The top 11 signs she's attracted to you revealed psychology tricks. Have you ever caught a woman looking at you and thought, is she actually into me or am I just imagining things? You're not alone. Most men ask themselves that question, but very few know what to really look for. The truth is, most women will never come right out and say, I'm attracted to you. Instead, they send out subtle but powerful signals. Miss those signals, and the moment can disappear, sometimes for good. Women tend to show interest in quieter, more indirect ways, while men are usually the ones expected to make the bold move. In fact, many women prefer when a man confidently takes the lead. So if she feels that spark, she'll often use psychological hints to nudge you forward and see if you pick up on them. As Carl Jung once said, the meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. So that raises the real question, what are those signals you should be watching for? Welcome to Stoicism Wins, where we break down the hidden psychology behind human attraction. In this guide, I'm going to reveal 15 clear, science-backed signs a woman is sexually attracted to you, and trust me, you'll want to catch every single one. 1. Eye contact. Eye contact is never just eye contact. Don't be fooled by a passing glance, and don't rush to assume interest just because she looked your way. People look at each other all day long, but when attraction is in the air, her eyes will act before she does, and that's exactly where the truth hides. Watch closely, because if she's feeling that pull toward you, her gaze lingers just a fraction too long. That tiny pause could be her subconscious reaching out, trying to bridge the distance, trying to tell you something her words aren't ready to say. That is when you must understand the difference between polite attention and genuine curiosity. A woman who is attracted to a high-value man doesn't always speak with her voice. Sometimes her eyes do all the talking. But here's the contrast. If she's shy, her eyes may do the exact opposite. She'll look everywhere, her phone, the ceiling, her coffee, anywhere but directly at you. Why? Because locking eyes with someone she desires feels almost dangerous. Like if she holds your gaze, you might just see her entire heart right there in plain sight. Don't take that as rejection. Take it as pressure. Chemistry. A beautiful kind of fear. That is what happens when your masculine energy quietly fills the room and she feels it, even more than she understands it. Women often retreat from what attracts them most. It's a defense mechanism against vulnerability. You must be observant, not desperate. Strong, not pushy. Be the high-value man who doesn't beg for validation, but reads the signs with calm confidence. Notice how she looks at everyone else versus how she looks at you. If she only glances your way once, forget it. If she does it twice, pay attention. If she looks away, then looks back again, congratulations. She may just be fighting her own instinct to attract women without appearing too obvious. That is psychology at work. Attraction isn't loud. It's subtle. It's coded. A woman's eyes will often reveal more than her smile, more than her words, and definitely more than her Instagram likes. Don't chase every glance. Instead, slow down and observe. Hold her gaze a second longer and see if she mirrors it. A high-value man pays attention, not out of insecurity, but out of awareness. That is how masculine energy behaves, calm, piercing, unshaken. Don't miss the language of the eyes. Don't ignore what lingers in silence. Sometimes that extra second of eye contact is the loudest confession she'll ever make in public. And if she avoids your gaze completely, don't retreat. Don't panic. Be present. Because the louder her heart beats, the quieter her eyes become, and that's when you know her gaze may not be casual, but neither is her interest. 2. She sits close to you. There's a simple rule in female psychology: proximity reveals attraction. When someone pulls us in emotionally, we instinctively move in physically. So don't overlook where she chooses to sit. It's not a small detail, it's a quiet confession. If she walks into a room with endless empty seats, but somehow ends up right next to you, that is not randomness. That is intent. That is signal. That is one of the most subtle psychology tricks women use, positioning herself close enough so you can sense her without a word being spoken. You must understand, women rarely say, "I like you," before they show it. They show it with distance or lack of it. Watch the body language. Is she leaning in when you talk? Is her knee turned toward you? Does she casually drift an inch closer every few minutes? That is her subconscious testing the waters of how to fall in love, not instantly, but gradually through closeness. Don't underestimate this. Physical distance is emotional distance, and a woman who's not interested will guard her space like a fortress. She'll keep a bag between you, turn her legs away, or choose the farthest chair without hesitation. But when attraction enters the room, suddenly your personal zone becomes her comfort zone. She isn't invading, she's inviting. That is the difference you must recognize. Be observant, never desperate. Be calm, never invasive. A woman drawn to you will find tiny excuses to be near you. Is this seat taken? I can't hear you from there, or even the classic, silent proximity. Remember, one of the master psychology tricks is subtle pressure. She won't push. She will drift. Let her. Let her show you. Women operate on feel, not logic. Her body may reveal interest long before her words do. That is female psychology in motion. She wants connection without risking rejection. Think of it like a magnet. People don't rush toward what they like, they align themselves with it. That is how to fall in love often begins, side by side, close enough for the heart to notice. Don't ignore what her positioning tells you. Don't misread comfort as coincidence. You must read the room like a man who understands female psychology, not like a man hoping for luck. If she seeks your space, let her feel safe there. If she leans in, don't pull away. You are being tested, not with words, but with inches. So next time she chooses the seat beside you when there are 10 others available, don't just sit there. Recognize it. Respect it. Because closeness is never casual. Sometimes how to fall in love begins with a chair, just a little closer than yesterday. And that, my friend, is not an accident. It's human nature wrapped in psychology tricks. 3. You catch her staring. If you catch her staring when she thinks you're not looking, don't ignore it. Recognize it for what it is: interest, curiosity, and desire. Women are intentional. Nothing is accidental. Those quick glances are silent tests, subtle invitations, psychological maneuvers to see whether you notice and how you react. As Benjamin Franklin said, energy and persistence conquer all things, and in human attraction, persistence of eye contact is energy in motion. She may look away the moment your eyes meet, but that only confirmed she noticed you first. She'll angle her body toward you. She'll find reasons to be within eyesight. She'll repeatedly position herself in places where you can see her, not by chance, but by design. That is deliberate. That is attraction. That is a signal. Don't overthink it. Don't hesitate. Let Old Stoic wisdom guide you. Perception is truth, and her eyes are telling you everything. In the modern world where everyone is glued to their screens, genuine eye contact is rare and valuable. Treat it like a treasure. As Seneca wrote, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. If you notice this sign, you must act with an iron mind, clear judgment, and confidence, because hesitation kills momentum. This is Stoicism win in real time. Control what you can, respond with strength, ignore fear. She wouldn't look if she wasn't curious. She wouldn't glance if she wasn't interested. She wouldn't watch you if you didn't already matter to her. Don't chase, but be present. Don't brag, but stand tall. Don't rush, but take the lead. Women admire men who create a sense of direction, not excuses. She is assessing your awareness, testing your presence, measuring your confidence. Let your response be strong, calm, steady. That is Old Stoic wisdom in action. That is iron mind discipline. That is how attraction becomes opportunity. In today's fast-paced world, subtle communication speaks louder than words. Eye contact is a battlefield, and you must win it. Stand firm. Notice the signs. Respond with quiet confidence. Use her glances to spark conversation. Smile once, just once, and hold your ground. Let her see you're not afraid. That single moment could shift everything. The greatest victories in life are often silent. The strongest messages are unspoken. The most powerful moves are invisible to everyone but you and her. Remember, Stoicism win is not about suppressing emotion, it's about mastering reaction. An iron mind doesn't wait for permission. It sees the invitation and steps boldly forward. So when you catch her staring, don't ask why, accept it, own it, and move forward. Let your confidence speak. Let your presence lead. That is how men win. That is how life is mastered. That is how attraction begins its journey. 4. She touches you. Don't underestimate this one. A woman who isn't even slightly interested in you won't bother crossing the invisible line of personal space. But when she brushes your arm accidentally, fixes a piece of lint on your shirt, or lightly taps your hand while laughing, be alert. That is not coincidence. That is intent. That is curiosity wrapped in subtle physical contact. Psychologists call it proximal behavior, the quiet art of closing distance without words. She's testing how you respond, checking if you will flinch like a nervous boy or remain steady like a high value man grounded in his masculine energy. You must understand this. Touch is one of the oldest, rawest forms of seduction ever known. Long before dating apps and pickup lines, human beings used touch as a language, and women still do. When she touches you, she's sending a signal. I feel comfortable around you, for now. But don't get carried away. Be calm. Be composed. A man who panics loses. A man who assumes too much scares her away. The moment she touches you is not a green light to jump in. It's a yellow light. Proceed with awareness. Women are wired to attract women? No, high-value men attract women, not the other way around. So don't misread the signs. Don't chase. Don't lean in. Instead, hold your ground with quiet confidence. That is masculine energy. That is presence. When she initiates physical contact, watch for patterns. Does she find excuses to stay near you? Does she laugh and touch your arm again when she already touched you once? Does she linger just half a second too long? That's deliberate, not accidental. And it tells you something priceless. She feels safer with you than with the others. But safety is not enough to attract women. You must project strength too. A woman is drawn to a man who can offer emotional safety and masculine challenge. A high-value man never rushes, never seeks permission, but reads the moment like a chess master reading the board. If she touches you and steps back, give her space. If she touches you and stays close, maintain eye contact, speak slowly, let silence do the heavy lifting. Don't fumble. Don't apologize for existing. That is how you radiate masculine energy. That is how you truly attract women. Remember, words can lie, but touch rarely does. When she reaches for you first, she's not just testing boundaries. She's hoping you are the kind of man who knows how to respond without losing his cool. Be that man. Be the calm in the storm. That's when attraction quietly turns into desire. Before you scroll, pay attention. If she's finding reasons to touch you, she's not just being friendly. She's testing the waters. That light brush on your arm? That sudden interest in fixing your collar? That little tap on your hand while laughing? Don't ignore it. That is primal communication. That is attraction in motion. Psychologists call it proximal behavior, an instinctive move to close the physical gap without saying a single word. When it happens, don't freeze. Don't rush. Be calm. Be grounded. Be the man she hopes you are. If you found this valuable, like the video, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and don't forget to subscribe for more psychological power moves. Comment to remember, I stay calm and confident when she touches me. Drop that below and let your masculine energy speak. 5. She compliments you. Here comes one of the most underestimated psychology tricks in the entire realm of female psychology, her compliments. Don't be fooled by the size of the compliment. It doesn't need fireworks. It might be as small as I like your smile or you smell good today. But don't miss it. That is not just kindness. That is curiosity. That is a quiet spark of interest. A woman doesn't invest energy into complimenting a man she feels nothing for. Compliments are little tests disguised as sweet words. She wants to see how to fall in love and, more importantly, if you know how to spark that feeling. She's not simply praising you. She's watching your reaction like a scientist studies a specimen. Will you panic? Will you ignore it? Will you flirt back or stay calmly confident? Your response tells her exactly who you are. Think of it like this: a compliment is a door left slightly open. The wrong man kicks it down. The unsure man stands frozen. The right man steps through with grace. You must stay cool. You must stay composed. Be playful, but never desperate. That is the silent language of attraction, and it's written straight into female psychology. Many men underestimate this moment. They either overreact or dismiss it completely. Don't. A woman compliments with purpose. She's not just telling you she notices. She's signaling that she approves. And when a woman expresses approval, she's imagining possibilities. That's the magic of psychology tricks. They don't shout, they whisper. Compliments, as one old school bartender once told me, are just keys. They open doors to conversation or lock them forever depending on how a man responds. That bartender understood how to fall in love better than half the dating gurus out there. So, when she says something pleasant, don't start bragging. Don't blush like a teenager. Don't downplay it by saying, "Oh, it's nothing." Accept it. Smile. Hold your frame. Because confidence is not loud, it's calm. Women don't chase noise. They notice stillness. That is mature attraction. That is what female psychology responds to. Understand this clearly. Her compliment is a signal, not a surrender. She's not announcing her love. She's checking your temperature: emotional temperature, masculine temperature, social temperature. That is one of the oldest psychology tricks known to mankind. She's observing your eyes, tone, breathing, everything. Women don't just listen, they scan. And if you pass the scan, you just moved one step closer to learning how to fall in love the right way, with patience and presence. So remember this: a compliment is never just a compliment. It's a question. Can you handle my interest? Most men fail this test because they either inflate or deflate. Don't do either. Be the balanced man, the calm man, the man who appreciates without becoming needy. That is the man who wins hearts. That is the man who understands female psychology like a master. And that is where attraction truly begins. 6. She asks personal questions, and that is never random. When casual interest stays on the surface, attraction digs deeper. If she asks what you do on weekends, where you like to hang out, or what music moves your soul, she is not just talking, she is testing alignment. She is mapping your world. She wants to see if she fits into it. Attraction often begins not with grand gestures, but with curiosity. As the Old Stoic wisdom teaches, we suffer more in imagination than in reality, so don't overthink, recognize the signs as they are. When a woman walks past shallow conversation and steps into the terrain of your personal life, pay attention. She is easing into emotional proximity. She is searching for connection. She wants reasons to keep talking. She wants common ground so she can stand closer. That is intentional. That is powerful. You must read it with an iron mind and understand that no woman invests energy into details unless there's interest. Modern life is full of distractions, endless scrolling, constant noise. So if she chooses to focus on you, that is data. That is value. That is a signal. Don't dismiss it. Don't play dumb. Realize that her questions are strategic. In psychology, we call this emotional reconnaissance. She wants to know if you're worth opening up to. If she asks about your passions, your habits, or your goals, she's evaluating compatibility. The great Mark Twain once said, "The secret of getting ahead is getting started." So don't hesitate, steer the conversation with direction. Take the lead. Show clarity. Show purpose. A woman respects a man who knows himself. Weak answers show weak identity. Strong answers show grounded confidence. That is Stoicism win. That is how attraction is built. That is how leadership is tested. A woman is drawn to a man who owns his life and speaks with certainty. Be decisive. Be composed. Be authentic. Let her see your mission. Let her feel your momentum. Give her something to invest in. In this digital era, where people hide behind screens and masks, genuineness is rare and therefore valuable. If she tries to uncover the real you, it means she senses something worth discovering. As Winston Churchill said, Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. Listen carefully. Respond confidently. Don't rush. Don't overshare. Keep mystery, but show direction. Use Old Stoic wisdom to remain emotionally grounded and maintain your iron mind. A wise man stays calm yet observant. He reads the moment. He guides it. He doesn't chase, he evaluates. Remember, attraction is not about luck. It is about awareness. It is about interpreting signals with clarity. Ask yourself, what is she really trying to learn about me? Why is she asking now? What does she want to feel? You must master the ability to read between the lines. You must control the frame. You must let your presence speak with strength. Let Stoicism win through action. Let your energy show leadership. Don't just answer questions, guide the conversation like a man who commands his destiny. That is how victory begins. That is how connection grows. And that is how you master life. 7. She smiles often. When a woman smiles around you, really pay attention. Not the polite, think you have a nice day smile you give a cashier, but the soft, lingering one that hangs in the air like perfume, the one that sneaks out even when you haven't said anything funny. That's your first big signal. Don't ignore it. Don't rationalize it away. That is chemistry whispering in plain sight. You must understand that when she laughs at your weakest jokes, smiles when you walk in, or lights up for no logical reason, her brain may pretend to be calm, but her body language is putting up neon signs. Even shy women, especially shy women, have a hard time hiding these little giveaways. A genuine smile is the body's natural truth serum. It leaks out before logic has time to censor it. Be aware. Be present. Be the high-value man who notices the subtle things most guys miss. A woman might tilt her head slightly when you speak. Her cheeks may rise more on one side, or she might blink slower with relaxed eyes. These are not random facial movements. That is nature revealing that she feels safe in your masculine energy. And when a woman feels safe, she begins to reveal attraction, even without words. If you want to truly attract women, stop focusing only on what you say and start studying what she can't control. Eye contact that lingers, laughter that arrives too quickly, an excuse to keep the conversation going even when there's nothing left to say. You must master awareness. Don't assume she smiles like that with everyone. Watch how her expression changes when she shifts from talking to others to talking to you. If her energy rises around you, that means your masculine energy is activating her feminine instincts. That's what a real high-value man notices. Don't be fooled by her attempt to hide it. Women often test to see whether you're confident enough to read the signs without needing verbal validation. So be assertive. Be observant. Carry yourself like you already know your worth. Confidence is silent. Desperation is loud. If she shows more happiness around you, if her smile arrives naturally whenever you appear, her body language is saying, loud and clear, I like being close to you. That is what attraction looks like before words are ever spoken. The best way to attract women is not to chase them, but to maintain strong masculine energy. Hold eye contact, keep your posture solid, and speak slowly like a man who doesn't rush life. Remember, a smile may be small, but its meaning is huge. Miss it, and you miss the moment. Notice it, and you may just discover the doorway to something real. That's the power of a high-value man. If this brought value to you, like the video, drop a comment and share it with a fellow man who needs to hear this. Don't just watch, interact. That's how you become a high-value man who actually learns to attract women with confidence and masculine energy. Subscribe for more real-world wisdom. Comment to remember, her smile reveals her attraction. I am a high-value man. Let that affirmation anchor in your mind. Type it, own it, and let the algorithm know you're stepping into your power. 8. She puts extra effort into her appearance. When a woman quietly upgrades her appearance around you, don't overlook it, decode it. That is one of the oldest psychology tricks in the book. She may say, oh, I just threw this on, but her perfume didn't walk onto her neck by itself. Her heels didn't accidentally find her feet. A sharper outfit, glossier hair, a touch of lipstick she didn't wear yesterday. This isn't vanity. This is female psychology revealing attraction without a single word spoken. Women often express interest not directly, but symbolically. They prepare, they present, they subtly ask, "Did you notice?" And if you do notice and respond with calm confidence, you move one step closer to understanding how to fall in love the way women actually do, through feeling, atmosphere, and attention. Don't think she needs to dress like she's going to a Hollywood premiere. It could be a slightly different hairstyle or a casual shirt that somehow fits perfectly today. It could be a hint of perfume that only appears when you're around. That is female psychology in motion, small upgrades that speak loudly if you're paying attention. You must understand this truth. When a woman cares how she looks around you, it's because she cares how she feels around you. Attraction often begins with what she sees in the mirror before she sees you. The mirror becomes her silent rehearsal. If she's putting in effort, she's rehearsing for something or someone. And psychology tricks show us that women enhance their femininity when their emotions are quietly activated. Be alert. Be observant. Don't compliment desperately, but acknowledge subtly. A confident, "You look great today," delivered calmly is more powerful than 5 overexcited compliments. That is how to fall in love the smart way, by respecting her effort and mirroring her energy, not drowning it with neediness. Many men miss this signal because they think attraction only comes through words. No. In female psychology, action often speaks before words are permitted to speak at all. She may not tell you she likes you, but her choice of perfume already did. Imagine this. In a room full of people, she looks like her usual self. But when she knows she'll see you, her outfit sharpens, her posture rises, her energy shifts. That's not random. That's not vanity. That's magnetic intention. You must learn to recognize those subtle cues if you truly want to master psychology tricks and understand how to fall in love from a woman's perspective. Don't ignore the effort she invests. It is not decoration, it is communication. When her appearance changes, it's not just fabric and perfume, it's emotion stitched into every detail. She is saying, "I want to be seen, and I want to be seen by you." So the next time you notice that little extra sparkle, don't rush, don't panic. Just smile. Stand tall. Notice. Because sometimes attraction is not spoken. Sometimes it's worn. And that, gentleman, is female psychology in high heels. 9. She makes sure you notice her. She doesn't just appear by coincidence. She places herself in your line of sight on purpose, and if you ignore that, you miss one of the strongest signals of attraction. When a woman consistently shows up where you are, laughs with your friends, joins the same events, or happens to walk by you often, that is not random, that is strategy. As Marcus Aurelius put it, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Train your mind to decode her moves. Don't dismiss her presence as luck. That is intentional positioning. That is signal. That is interest. She wants you to see her, notice her, evaluate her. Women rarely say it directly, they show it. They create opportunities for eye contact, conversation, energy exchange. Modern life is busy, crowded, noisy. Most people scroll, rush, and drift, but her decision to enter your world is the key. You must read action, not words. You must detect intention, not noise. That is Old Stoic wisdom. That is how you develop an iron mind. That is how Stoicism win. Don't act clueless. Don't wait endlessly. Pay attention, then act with strength. As Sun Tzu said, in the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Her presence is your opportunity. Respect it. Recognize it. Most men fail not because they are unattractive, but because they are blind to attraction when it stands right in front of them. She shows up because she feels something. She feels something because you sparked something. If she repeats this behavior, it is no longer chance, it is a pattern. And patterns are the language of psychology. That is how attraction speaks. That is how nature speaks. You must listen. Don't chase weakness. Don't question endlessly. Let's be clear. When a woman makes herself visible, that is a green light. That is your cue to engage. Talk. Lead. Direct. Don't hesitate. Women sense hesitation. They want clarity. They want confidence. They want your decisive energy. Old Stoic wisdom teaches us that strength is quiet observation followed by firm action. Detect the signal, then move forward. That is Stoicism win. That is cultivating an iron mind. If she positions herself around you repeatedly, you have already won half the battle. You just haven't claimed the victory yet. Modern dating isn't about guessing, it's about reading signs and responding like a man with purpose. As Julius Caesar declared, I came, I saw, I conquered. You don't conquer through arrogance, you conquer through awareness and action. Notice her presence. Appreciate it. Use it. In a distracted world, if someone chooses to enter your space, it means something. Don't let fear bury opportunity. Don't let doubt sabotage attraction. Let's face it, life rewards the bold, not the hesitant. So train your instincts, sharpen your awareness, and embrace the mindset of power. Remember this, when she makes sure you notice her, she's opening the door. You must walk through it with confidence. That is old Stoic wisdom. That is how Stoicism win. That is how you build an iron mind and master life. 10. She starts the conversation. When a woman reaches out first, out of the blue, with a you won't believe what happened today, or a random thought she could have easily kept to herself, that is not an accident. Be smart. Be aware. A woman doesn't spend her energy on someone she doesn't think about. Don't mistake her message as casual. She could have sent it to anyone, but she chose you. Why? Because you spark something in her. You must understand. Women are experts at subtle moves, and this is one of the most powerful ones. When she initiates the conversation, she's testing the waters, checking if your masculine energy is strong or if you'll trip over your own feet trying to impress her. Don't overthink it, but don't act blind either. A simple, she texted first, can reveal volumes about attraction. That is her way of saying, you've got space in my mind, without ever admitting it outright. A high-value man knows this isn't just small talk, it's emotional investment. She wants to hear your voice, feel your presence, and see if you're worth her time. Don't reply like a bored robot. Don't send 6 paragraphs or a single dry emoji. Respond like a man who understands how to attract women, calm, witty, grounded. Show interest, but don't chase. When she shares something from her day, she's opening the door. You must walk through it with confidence, not desperation. Every conversation is a chance to build connection, attraction, curiosity. That's how masculine energy works. It doesn't beg, it pulls. But here's the catch. If you reply instantly every time or start unloading your life story, you risk losing the mystery that makes you interesting. Be attentive, not available on command. That is the subtle art of a high-value man. When she starts the conversation, she's handing you the ball, play, but don't fumble. Turn her message into momentum. Tease her a little, make her laugh, challenge her thinking. Show her you're not just another guy waiting for attention. You're a man with purpose, direction, and control of his emotions. Remember, she reached out for a reason. Something about you makes her feel alive, curious, maybe even a little nervous. That's good. You want her slightly off balance in the best way. You must keep your frame. That is how you attract women without ever chasing them. When your masculine energy is steady, she feels safe yet excited, comfortable yet intrigued. Don't ignore her effort. Don't take it for granted, but don't rush to label it love either. Be present. Be playful. Be bold. That is the dance of attraction, and only a high-value man knows how to lead it. 11. She's hot and cold. One day she melts when you walk in the room, the next she's colder than the backside of a pillow. And here's the truth most men never grasp. This doesn't always mean she's losing interest. Sometimes attraction shakes her confidence. A woman may act distant not because she's done with you, but because she suddenly realizes she cares. That is female psychology at its finest, confusing, fascinating, and full of psychology tricks you must read between the lines to understand. Think of it like this. When emotions get real, people don't always lean in. Sometimes they step back to catch their breath. She might flirt like she's already planning the honeymoon on Monday, then act like she barely knows your name on Tuesday. Don't panic. Don't chase. Be aware. The push and pull often means deeper feelings are cooking beneath the surface, and she's trying to figure out how to fall in love without losing herself in the process. It's like she's standing at the edge of a swimming pool. She wants to jump in, but she tests the water first. That is one of the most powerful psychology tricks her heart plays on her mind. She sends warmth to draw you close, then pulls back to see if your presence is real or just temporary. Remember this: her inconsistency may be her defense mechanism. Attraction can make a woman feel exposed, especially when she's not used to feeling this way. If she seems unsure, don't lecture her or demand certainty. You must remain calm, grounded, and collected. Be the steady center in her emotional storm. That is how to fall in love without forcing it. Let the bond breathe. Let her come back on her own. Female psychology is a dance, not a straight line. It moves with rhythm, emotion, and uncertainty. Don't expect logic, expect signals. If she acts cold after being affectionate, it may be because she wonders, does he value me or just my attention? She's not just reacting to you, she's testing herself. So don't fall apart when she goes quiet. Be stable when her feelings are not. That is how you win her trust. That is how you subtly use psychology tricks without manipulation, through patience, not pressure. Let her hot and cold behavior become a clue, not a crisis. When she warms up again, don't punish her for being distant. Reward the courage it took to return. If you stay calm when she retreats, she'll feel safer coming closer. That is one of the profound truths of female psychology. When a man holds his composure, she feels free to express hers. And that, my friend, is how to fall in love the right way, not with force, but with understanding. Keep your presence steady, your voice soft, and your heart wise. Don't assume confusion means rejection. Be her calm when she's uncertain, and you'll often discover her mixed signals are just her way of saying, "You matter more than I expected." 12. She bites or licks her lips. When a woman bites or licks her lips, or lightly touches her lips, neck, or collarbone, don't ignore it. That is desire speaking without words, a primal signal rooted in psychology and known as autoerotic behavior. These gestures are rarely accidents. They're signs of intimacy, subtle but strong, and you must learn to read them with the clarity of Old Stoic wisdom. As Marcus Aurelius said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. If your thoughts are scattered, you'll miss the moment. If your mind is sharp, an iron mind, you will see what others overlook. In today's world of texting, swiping, and distracted minds, reading body language is a competitive advantage. Don't drift. Don't assume. Don't wait for her to spell it out. When she touches her lips, she's often inviting your attention subconsciously. When she exposes the neck or collarbone, she is opening a vulnerable space, and that is attraction in motion. Let's be clear, desire often speaks silently. Autoerotic gestures are not random. They mirror intimacy and signal curiosity. If she maintains eye contact while doing it, that's not coincidence. That's intent. Most men hesitate. Don't. Most men second guess. Don't. You must train your instincts like a warrior trains his discipline, with stoicism win, with focus, with quiet confidence. Old Stoic wisdom teaches us not to chase, but to recognize. Not to force, but to act with certainty when the moment presents itself. As Seneca said, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. That is exactly what this is, opportunity. In modern life, everyone hides behind technology, but the body still tells the truth. Watch how she reacts when you speak. Notice if she mirrors your movements. See if she plays with her necklace while looking at you. These are not games, these are green lights. Autoerotic signals are invitations to lead. You don't stutter. You don't freeze. You move with purpose. Victory in attraction, like in life, belongs to the man with an iron mind and calm confidence. Adopt stoicism when in your approach. Stay grounded. Don't become needy. That is weakness. Instead, become the man who observes sharply and acts decisively. Your power begins when hesitation ends. If she bites her lip, that may be the only signal you ever get. Old Stoic wisdom reminds us that time waits for no man. So don't wait. Don't overthink. Stand firm. Lead. Read the signs. Master the moment. Master life. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helped clear up some of the mystery behind her actions. From my contact and subtle smiles to bold advances, these signs separate friendliness from flirtation. If you spot several of them together, don't overlook them. Her psychology is speaking louder than words. Attraction speaks through action, not explanation. So, my advice? Stay present and pay attention. Don't overthink every move. Instead, observe the patterns. Confidence grows when you understand what's really happening. If you notice multiple signals, don't be afraid to take a respectful step forward. Sometimes what she doesn't say is exactly what she means. Thanks again for spending your time here. I truly appreciate it. Take care, stay confident, and I'll see you in the next video.